What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Titans Return Brawn. Now, this is the Legends class figure, so even though it is in the Titans Return line, it does not have a Titan Master. It's just got a normal head. But it is Brawn, and it is definitely a nice homage to G1 Brawn, just right off the bat here. Very nice green and yellow, with a little bit of silver sticking in there. You can see it's a really cool, actually, image on the top here of Brawn lifting some heavy object while he's telling people off because, you know, he's Brawn. And, yeah, I mean, it turns into a little vehicle here, and it's pretty neat. And I'm assuming you can actually fit a Titan Master inside the vehicle mode, which is kind of standard on all these guys. So, on the back here, you can see more images of the vehicle mode and robot mode here. It tells you that it transforms in 6 steps. It tells you it includes a figure, collector card, accessory, and instructions. I don't know what accessory it comes with. Oh, I guess this little shield thing is his accessory. So, you know, there you go. And it says, Brawn loves a challenge, even if it's a Decepticon 10 times his size. So, pretty neat. This retails for around $10, these Legends class figures. And I picked this up at my local Toys R Us. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up, and we're going to check him out right now. Alright guys, so here we have Brawn in his vehicle mode, and I just want to show you the other stuff you get in the package. So you get this little sheet of instructions. Well, you're all familiar with that, not a big deal there. And you also get this nice little collector card, which again features that nice image of Brawn lifting this huge plate and just pointing at somebody. I don't know if he's telling them off or what, but it's pretty sweet. On the back, you can see it has his stats. He's got, you know, really nice strength stats, no firepower almost. He's not that bright, and he's not that fast. So, you know, he definitely lives up to his name. So that's pretty neat, and I'm happy to have that. But moving on to the vehicle itself, it is a very nice representation of Brawn. I don't have my G1 Brawn with me now to kind of compare, but you get the idea. It's mostly green with just a little bit of splash of yellow and some silver accents on there as well. In the back, you can see it's kind of raised up in the back a little bit. I don't know if this is meant to kind of appear filled in or if it's kind of meant to go up in the back. Sort of like a dune buggy kind of design, but I like the little lights or exhaust or whatever. Basically, these are meant to be up here. I think that's a nice little addition. You can remove this back plate. This is the shield piece, so you can remove that, and it does look okay. You get a slight slope on the back here with that removed, and a little bit of a, I guess you could call it a little bit of a spoiler as well. You got a peg hole up here for accessories. I mean, the only accessory I have at the moment is this, so you can stick that up there. But otherwise, you just plug that in, and it sits right on top very nicely, very securely. You can also open up the front of the vehicle, and you can see there's space in there for a Titan Master. I've got Repugnus here, and you can just plug him in there, and then close that up, and he's ready to roll. I wanted to get my little Brawn head, but I couldn't find it. It's packed away already. But you guys get the idea. And you can actually transform this guy with a Titan Master inside. So that might actually be something I do is leave the Brawn Headmaster or Titan Master inside this guy as he's transformed. So that'll be pretty neat. So underneath you can see the underside here. You just got Brawn's head sticking out. His arms are right there. Fairly well disguised though. I think this guy does a pretty good job overall. I really love the colors. I don't know, there's just something about the colors that I really do like. Maybe it's the Autobot symbol against the yellow just brings my childhood or like rushing back to me or something. But pretty cool. He does have a tiny little Autobot symbol up there, which is also a very nice touch. And he rolls just fine, no problems there. So let's transform this guy. And to do that, it's super simple. You want to take off this piece first, and just set that to the side. Next, we're gonna lift the legs here and just fold those out. He does have some heel spurs we're gonna flip, just like that. And then his legs are pegged together by one of these sliding pegs, so you just kind of want to slide the legs apart rather than pulling out to the side. You want to just kind of slide one forward and the other back, and that will separate the legs. And for the arms, we're just going to come out to the upper shoulders here and pull out and down, pull out and down, and then just rotate the forearms so they're facing the proper direction. And there you have Brawn in robot mode. And again, he's a really nice homage to the Brawn from the original series, but just updated, nicely posable, and really, really nicely sculpted. I love his head sculpt. I think it looks fantastic. Really nice silver on there, very shiny, very bright. He's got some blue eyes as well. His head can rotate. It's a little bit difficult to get your fingers in there, but you can rotate the head. Shoulders are on ball joints, as well as having this little, little stalk that you can raise up. Elbows are also ball jointed. He's got 5mm ports in his fists as well as in his forearms, so you can have him hold weapons and give him this shield on his arm if you so choose to block incoming attacks. That's pretty cool. You can also store this on his back in the same place, just on right there. So you don't have to have it, off to the side when he's in robot mode. You can have it on him. And again, I'll show off really quickly that you can, in fact, have the Titan Master chilling out in his back at all times, should you so desire. No waist articulation, which is, to be expected. I don't think anything opens up in his front. it almost looked like it might. You can kind of see there's a gap there, but I don't believe that does anything. I think that's just the bottom of his inside car mode. His hips are ball jointed. He does have a thigh swivel, which is really nice for a figure this size, and a nice deep knee bend. Get a lot of nice deep knee action out of that. And of course you can move the heel spurs however best suits your posing. So you get some really nice posability out of this guy. And the biggest thing for me here is this dude is super easy and super quick to transform, and just looks great in both modes, I feel. And the transformation is solid and intuitive, and this is like the ideal desk transformer to me. Like, this is absolutely ideal to have on your desk as something to just kind of mess around with. I know fiddle toys are kind of all the rage now, but Transformers fans have been doing it forever since Transformers have been around. It's kind of how we roll. But yeah, overall a really, really solid figure. And his joints are all super tight. His knees are not like super tight, but they're not floppy by any stretch. Like they obviously stick in any position you leave them in, and they don't leave that. But they are, they're very very buttery soft, I'll say. But other than that, all of his joints are super nice and tight, nice and solid. His vehicle mode is super solid. His robot mode feels super solid. And overall, he's a really, really nice figure. I definitely recommend this guy's great throwback to the original Brawn. And I'm very, very pleased with him. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It truly does help me out. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be back with more Transformers Titans Return. I believe we have a Triptychon dropping pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.